What's up, everybody? Good morning. Welcome to a hump day edition of Morning Scone presented by Brock, Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic, Hudco Roofing, HudcoRoofing.com. Today is the day. Today's the day. We are leaving on a jet plane. E-Rock and I heading out to sunny California. A little 10th anniversary trip. Flight leaves at 12:20. So gonna get Drew up, get him off to school, and then we'll be off to the airport. So anyway, really looking forward to it. Some time away, of course, we will still be doing Morning Scone while I'm gone. Morning Scone every day, all the time, everywhere, no matter where. So anyway, let's see what y'all got. Only have about 15 minutes or so till I have to get Drew awake. Saints did introduce Dennis Allen yesterday. A lot of probably what we expected to hear, much of what we expected to hear. Grateful for Sean Payton, but going to do it his own way. Hasn't made staff decisions yet. Wants to keep a lot of the culture in place, sort of thing. Wouldn't comment on Kamara, no quarterback decision, but said that's the most important decision they got to make, and they got to make it quickly. So, all in all, good from DA yesterday, and of course LSU basketball gets the win last night. They beat Texas A&M, even with the big clunky brace on his knee. Xavier Pinson was back, and oh, look at that! LSU scored 76 points and held Texas A&M to 16 in the first half. No, A&M scored 52 in the second half, which is kind of ridiculous, but the game was well over. But anyway, Pinson played 25 minutes, getting back in the flow. The most important part of that is it allowed you to restore your rotation, which Pinson starts, which means you get Gaines, sort of, defensive dude coming off the bench, and Eason coming off the bench. So when you make the first substitutions and A&M goes to their bench, your best player comes onto the floor. So it obviously made a difference. I mean, LSU was leading by 20 at the half. So listen, I'm not telling you that Xavier Pinson is the best player in college basketball, and because of that, they needed him so badly, but he makes a lot of what they do offensively go. He had 11 points, he had 4 rebounds, he had a couple of assists. He did turn the ball over too much, but that's just getting back in the flow. I'll give him a break, playing with a clunky brace on his knee and getting back in the flow. But it allowed you to restore your rotation. And that's the most important part of Pinson being back. Yes, he's a good player, facilitator, all that stuff, but it allows you, I mean, one of the reasons LSU was getting in these gigantic holes, and A&M's not very good, don't misunderstand, but like whenever you're starting Eason and Gaines, well, if you start off cold and Gaines is turning the ball over, when you go to your bench, you're not going to get Tari Eason, you're going to the bench to get Justice Williams and Sharif O'Neal. You know what I mean? Sharif didn't play last night. So, yes, it mattered greatly having Pinson back. So LSU moves to 5-6 in the league, 17-7 overall. And then you look ahead to this weekend where tough game, Mississippi State coming in to the Maravich Center. Hopefully there's a big crowd, man, because they're going to need a good home court advantage. But if you got Pinson back and you have an extra day to rest him since you played on Tuesday, when he didn't play Saturday, you got him a week's worth of rest. Now you can get him an extra day. And Mississippi State's 5-4 in the league, 14-8 overall. But that was important last night. It was important to get that win. Okay, we'll say some good mornings here. Let me know what y'all got. Vernell Thomas, Tony Williams, Truax, what's good? Thomas Bergeron, Ben Alford. Predictions for what happens to Harsin. Man, you keep asking. everything that I was told was if they were going to move on from Harsin, they were going to do it over the weekend. Clearly, they're committed to keeping him and figuring it out from there. I don't have any great insight. Like, I'm not an Auburn guy, but people who cover Auburn, that's what they were told me. Like, if Harsin was going to be moved out, it was going to happen over the weekend. Brian Wynn, Brian Broom, Charles Waltman, what's up? Vernell Thomas, were you shocked when Dennis Allen said he will be shopping for an offensive coordinator? No, I'm not shocked. I mean, I assumed that Carmichael would just maintain that role. But no, not shocked. I mean, any coach has a right to build his staff how he wants his staff to look. So they said Pete Carmichael would remain on staff, but in what role we'll see, maybe quarterback's coach, I don't know. But not shocked. Let's see who he goes and gets, man. It's, if the idea is to bring in a splashier hire, a splashier name, come on. You have to be able to attract quarterbacks or whatever the case, free agents. Okay. Hey, Deborah Cowart, good morning. Matt Gedge, enjoy your celebration. Thank you, Matt. Appreciate that. Hey, Ron Ritchie, what's up? What will LSU do about a quarterback? We need one from the portal. Tony, I'll be curious to see what happens post-spring. I don't know that you want to go into this season with just 3 scholarship quarterbacks. So, let's see. I mean, that would be your only option, really, is to go into the portal. But then, why would someone want to come to LSU? If you enter the portal because you're looking for playing time, you're not likely going to get it here. Brandon Miller, Chuck Sanchez. What's up, Chuck? Get it? Up, Chuck? Kyle Perez. I'm bearing the lead. Pinstripes on baseball pants, longer overdue. So it's not pinstripes, Kyle. It's piping. Pinstripes are the parallel lines covering the entire uniform. Piping, just the line down the pant. And yes, horribly long overdue. And they need it on the jersey as well. They need it around the collar and down the buttons. So, you want me to put some? I mean, I can put like a quarter zip or something. At 55, plenty of time. I know my morning routine, but we got it. But yes, Kyle Perez, piping, much needed. Like LSU's, if you look back to when they first wore the gold jerseys back in '96, piping around the collar and down the button. No piping under Paul Maneri of late. I don't know if that's a Maneri thing or if that's a Nike thing or whatever, but yes, piping, you need it. Gotta have it. Let's see. RD, the mayonnaise kid, Sean Comiskey, Kirk Taylor, Brandon, what's good? Rapping Batches, Jesse Brown. Used to go to San Fran every year to visit family. Try the Cliff House to eat. Okay, we got a ton of recommendations. Someone said the Toddich Grill, which I think we're going to hit up for lunch. We got dinner tomorrow night at Epic Steak. We are going to eat, I think, Saturday night at Skoma's down at Fisherman's Wharf. So we got some things planned. We're going to go on a guided tour of Napa where we're going to hit like 3 wineries. Looking forward to that. So some good stuff planned. Got a spa day tomorrow. So let's see. Kirk Taylor, where y'all go? Going to San Francisco. It's our 10th wedding anniversary trip. Anniversary was last month, but we're making the trip now with football like over. Trivia, what's up, Brady Smith? Morning, Matt Pels made an excellent move yesterday. Yeah, man. Anna got a win last night. How cool Josh Hart to be, and Nikhil Alexander-Walker to be sitting there courtside at the game last night. So getting C.J. McCollum's big. This guy averages 20, one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Pels desperately needed shooters. So, theoretically, the hope is you motivate Zion to come back with that. You've shown your organization, hey, we're trying to win now. B.I., McCollum, Zion, that's a big three that can compete. I don't know if you can win a championship there, at least not yet, but if Zion continues to develop into a power, maybe the way like Giannis did, right? Yeah, I like it. Hey, Wendell Norman, Jesse Brown. Never mind, Cliff House is closed. Okay. Austin O'Quinn, C.J. McCollum. Yeah, man, I'm excited about it. Tim Gautreau, Pinson is also leader with SEC experience, helps the game from getting out of hand early. It's not about the game getting out of hand early. It's about functioning within your offense. I mean, that's the point. Is Gaines isn't a true point guard. Pinson is. Like, it matters. Is Iraq okay? Why is she still there? Trivia, we're going, we're leaving for San Francisco in a few hours. So I'm bringing Drew to school and then coming home and we're driving to the airport. So Mimi will have Drew for a few days. A little nervous over there. But we'll make it through. Janet, do you know which wineries? Gosh, Janet, you had to ask. Not offhand. They gave us a list and sort of narrowed it down for us. We told them we wanted. They made suggestions, so we picked them. But we don't really know what we're doing. We're just going for the beautiful scenery and to sip some wine and just say we did it, sort of thing. Shane O'Mac, morning McCollum to the Pels. Tigers off the Schneid, by the way. Book of Boba Fett season finale tonight. This is the way. Never seen Book of Boba Fett. Sean Comiskey, any breweries? No brewery plans. I guess we could try to see if there's any there while we're there. We don't really have, we have some stuff planned, but we will have a lot of like free time, downtime to kind of just go and do and see what we want. Hey, Jason Gibson, watching from Nashville. Wondering if you thought Harold Perkins being a linebacker with running back speed could possibly be another Devin White talent. That's the hope, is that he's Devin White. For sure. Cal Savall, what's good, Cal? Good to see you, man. So Cal won. Oh, thank you so much. So Cal won the courtside for charity raffle for the game last night. So he got to sit in Gulf Coast Office Products tickets, the seats, on the floor last night. Look at what he put. Coolest game experience ever. I'm telling you. Even if you don't love basketball, if you don't love the Pels, if you don't love the NBA, it doesn't matter. If you get a chance to sit on the floor for an NBA game, there is just nothing like it. To see dudes that are that big and that fast and that skilled, and it's incredible. It's just incredible. Courtney Storer, what's up? Spark was back. Yeah, it was. Shelby, good morning. By the way, if you missed it, good point. Thanks. We had Trey Morgan and Cade Doty in studio yesterday, and I asked them who on the squad, on the staff, do they most hate each of them facing, and both of them mentioned guys that none of us have talked about. And honestly, if I try to recall which ones they said right now, I couldn't. But it was crazy. So they got some arms, man. Caleb Bernard, Josh Troxler, Kelly Knight. What's up, Colson? Good morning. It's Wednesday. What time? It's too early to sip whiskey. It's a Whiskey Wednesday, Steve-O. Hey, just remember this, Steve. If you sip whiskey, follow with some Celevate or pregame it with some Celevate. Don't just hydrate. Celevate. Check out Celevate, my guy Steve Colson. In stores near you or Celevate.com. Kyle Perez, what's good? Oh, it's all good, Kyle. Henry Gordon Bennett. Kenneth Westbrook. Allen's going to make a splash and hire Joe Brady. Oh, God. Jerry DeLucky, what's good? I guess Will Wade can keep his job a little longer. John Bro, having Xavier back made a difference. It did, absolutely. Michael Cook, good morning. Charlie Cavell, Jeremy Kling, Bart St. Germain. Crystal was awesome yesterday. Crystal Poche, Restored Motions. Try to tell y'all, man. Let's see if I can get just a couple more. What time is morning scone from San Fran? Good question, Brian. I have no idea. 2 hours later, maybe? Nah, we'll figure it out. Just set your notifications. Stone Brewery Restaurant is a place to check out Napa. Okay. I think they have a place like set for us for lunch. And then we're going to be back in the city for dinner. So I don't know if we're going to be there for that. But thank you for the rec. Dale Arsenault, what's good? Robbie Welbert. Oh, yeah. Paul is like the one Trey said. God dog, I don't have time. Dude is like 6'10". LSU's got a picture that's like 6'10". Yeah. He's like, the arm angle's crazy. Will E-Rock drink other than Moscato? Probably not, Kirk. I mean, she'll try. I'm sure some of the white. She will not drink any red. I guarantee you. She will not. Red wine will not touch her lips. But she'll drink. She'll probably try some whites. Okay, y'all. 7:55. I gotta get going. Robbie Welburn, safe travels. Thank you. It's amazing one player on the floor can make a difference. But yes, man. It's, and again, I want to say it one more time. It's not just because Xavier Pinson is this transcendent player, but he's the head of the snake, right? He's your point guard. He facilitates your offense. But more importantly, it allows everyone else to fall into their roles. It allows Gaines to be the defensive stopper off the bench. It allows Eason to be part of that second wave. So you go out there, you play till the under 16 timeout, the first media timeout, or the first official timeout, whatever it is. And then here comes your best player on the floor. So maybe the other team's sucking wind a little bit, and then boom, your best player comes on the floor and you can spurt. So all that matters, man. Rotations matter. So yes, absolutely. Who you're familiar playing with on the floor matters. Like, yes, very good to see that. Okay, I got to go, y'all. Got to go get Drew up. Got to get him to the new St. Lillian, and then we are off. So, as always, shout out to Brock, the Baton Rouge Orthopedic Clinic. You need an orthopedist, you go to Brock. Hudco Roofing, HudcoRoofing.com. Do business with someone you know. HudcoRoofing.com. Still tons of Ida and hail damage out there. So, commercial, residential, and remember, the Hudco Hometown Heroes. Hudco Hometown Heroes. Do a roof with us. We will take a portion of the net profit and do an NIL deal with any athlete, any school, any sport of your choosing. HudcoRoofing.com. HudcoRoofing.com. All right, y'all have an awesome day. See you tomorrow from San Fran. Peace.